what do? You can maybe toss him under the tier 4s and spear into the tier 4s, maybe, but he's got a BKB. Realistically, this is just megas.
Yeah, there's no way. And they're doing it. They're keeping the metamorphosis for the upcoming fight. And here goes the jump in from Erase, catching out 2 heroes. There's the meta, shredding through Dark Lord. The gyrocopter is gone without buyback. Mars follows him into the pit, and more importantly, the game follows him too. They call GG. This game is hanging on a knife's edge. Na'Vi know that this is a do or die scenario for them.
This is something.
They're doing the
track swap roar. Never mind.
Junior jumps in, goes in for Nefrit. Nefrit is gone, but he does have buyback. Forced to commit it almost instantly. But they're putting in the damage onto the rack. There's going to be a shackle coming in from Yoragi. Yoragi helping to burst through this Morphling, and they have Focus Fire again just now. He's forced to get himself out of trouble. Waveform away. He is tracked up right now. Can they bring him down one more time? They get the stun out now onto Yoragi. He didn't get off his BKB. He is going to be losing so much HP, and he loses his life. It's a dieback on Wind Ranger. No BKB activated, and she just loses her life. Now Munkushi feels completely unchallenged, reaching forward for the rest of these Na'Vi heroes. They take down Sanctity. He gets swapped into the base, but that's not going to kill a Morphling at this stage of the game, my friend. Bringing down Malady should be easy enough. Nefrit is dying inside his own damn fountain. And they no longer have the Aegis available, but it certainly is not necessary. Another ultra kill for Munkushi. A GG well played call.
Again, in go the CK illusions. In comes the Storm guy. 1J trying to get the toss back, doesn't quite work though. Squad commits to the fight as well. They've got a lasso out onto the Darcy, but he gets broken out of it by the book. But it doesn't matter. The S is upon him and he takes it down. Now, well, backing out on the side of Liga. They don't want to commit to a fight which goes this badly for them to start off with, but I'm not sure they have a choice because the CK is in and he gets the Void Spirit. Huge target to bring down. No buyback on this guy. The egg on the front lines. That is an obnoxious egg. Is this really going to go off? No, it doesn't. It's gone. It's dead. Kiritich now all by himself. They do have the 2 buybacks available. They're going to need to use it. The Fresher Orb comes out. The enrage of the BKB is there, but he needs to do damage. He can't just run away, but he doesn't have a choice. He's forced all the way back into the fountain. Full Liga, 5 men strong, looking to finish off this game. Notice is getting pummeled, chasing them all the way back into the fountain, and even diving in there as well. Violent taking some heavy hits from that fountain. He needs to back himself away. They'll look over towards the Phoenix. The Phoenix is going to die. No buyback now, and it could be the end. They're looking for the tier 4s. What can you do? So he's got 1 enrage to work with here. That is all they have, and I don't think it's enough. The Ancients is exposed. The Batrider's gonna fall. Buyback is there, but Kiritich, there's just nothing left in the tank. Violent needs to be the target here, and with the lasso coming down, they'll bring down the Darkseer. Maybe, even he's not gonna fall, and the Ursa will die, and that should be that. GG gets called. Many Gs by 1J as well. Gonna keep the pressure coming. Doesn't want to leave this high ground. Doesn't want to relent. But 30 seconds now on the DK. It's starting to get a little bit nervous for NP. They need to just wait for another roar and they can just do it again. And then have the refresher, or do they? As they find Mixer. Mixer is gone. Yields out onto the Snapfire as well. Queasy needs to get away from this. Doesn't have another life to work with. Medusa, where is she? Oh, she is in deep. She's in very deep. And chasing back the heroes with the Stone Form. But the moment the Stone Form runs out, she's going to have issues. They'll get on the Medusa and they'll bring her down. The Yules, the Wind Waker. Is it going to save her? Absolutely not. Lucas is dead, and with it, the game, it will go to NP in the end. GGs are called. Night Pulse take game 2 after all.
They're TPing in.
Defend
They should be defending this.
That's hard.
Doom's gonna get used over on Schofield. Divine Llama. This is gonna be a dead Schofield. Divine Llama does use the Rolling Thunder though, and he's gonna be chasing after KP. They know he's much less of a threat now that there's no longer Doom available to terrorize. Lands over onto Divine Llama. In comes Analog. Finishes off KP, and they want Midas now. BKB is gonna get used. And he's gonna turn his attention now over to Hector. They pop that link. It's gonna have to use the time lapse. He just can't seem to fight back fast enough for those brambles. They're everywhere. Analog like to get some more damage. They'll throw out, you know, some of these ignites, see if they can't get a little bit more. Big meld strike again. Those roots coming into play. Divine Llama running forward. They'll get the kill on Minos, but that's a lot of damage placed onto the ground for Stinger with the macro pyre. Another meld strike. These brambles, they're disgusting. They finish off Stinger. Analog, though, he's looking a little bit spared here. Might be able to get out Stoikov on the back line. Divine Llama gets the double kill. And,
no
Analog, oh, where's the detection? Oh my god, it's a double kill. So it's gonna pull him to safety. KP jumping forward again. Does not have any more splits available though, so he needs to be so incredibly careful. As Ector, again, eyes on the prize. Analog dragging back on KP, wants to finish him off, will be able to. MNZ now trying to just fight his way through, but there's so much meat to have to chunk through. As the Lifestealer jumps inside, there it is. There's that ultimate, there's the battle trance coming out. KP, he's back into the fight. Skinner does not have the split though. The grab back on Minos. He's going to get dragged into this punch. And again, he's carving up the flesh, but he's so much flesh to have to cut through as in comes Hector. He cannot do it. Triple kill for the Llama. KP getting held hostage in the corner. Another kill for the staff. But that's gonna be it for Leviatán here in the upper bracket as Heroic. They're just looking so damn good here.
And they're playing against 2 gems, so they're being very good about being sneaky. Uh-oh.
I mean, I feel like King RD just follows whoever's making their way out. As do have a bit of an altercation coming through. We'll get the kill onto Moose. Vitali now. And the shield crashes way through. He's now rolling Thunder's got the roll up. Does manage to take out Crystal Maiden. FCR. This could be the buyback though. Crystal Maiden coming back in closer, trying to fight, but it's just too much damage, even with that BKB. FCR trying to get onto the backlines, onto Elmisha, but they have the save. They'll get yet another kill on 4DR. This is not looking good for Timber. They're just kiting him left and right. It's a triple kill for Pake.
And
Stumbly is just not being allowed to have any sort of a game. All right, Lumpy does get silenced. The Sierra chasing after a little bit. Tally poking. King Gertie, he's looking for the opening. There's the BKB. All right, there's the black hole over onto Lumpy. But this is not looking good for them because they turn it right back around again. The Fisher King RD is just getting chased. El Micho chased down is going to end up dying. But Questabile, he's taking too much damage. He will be the next one to fall. 4DR trying to fight, trying to do what he can, but there's just so much damage coming out. They have to dismember the lockdown over on 4DR. He is not escaping the Fisher from Lumpy here. There is an Earth Panda and a little Wind Panda over here. And I don't think he's going to survive. Yeah, Moose is stuck up there, but he's fine. Nobody's chasing him. They call the GG. They know that this is just not going to happen for them, so.
They're not really using it anyway, you know. Just kind of threw it in the base. They don't really use these things. How do they work?
No, Glyph makes this fight. You take it to Cuyes. Whereas they could potentially just turn to deal with the objectives. Doom is turned to stone. Still going to be a difficult kill, especially when Slardens is continuing to kite and control HFN. Illich will get out of danger. Jim Park's going to activate the BKB early on, but it's onto an illusion. Illich is falling low. That's a dieback on the Doom. HFN's almost out of mana, though. And now once he's stunned up, what are they going to be able to do? They're just overwhelmed. The net worth lead is too high, and without the buybacks, there's going to be nothing left in the tank. That is such a devastating loss for No Ping to be eliminated out of the hunt for the road to the international TI-13.
Old breaks.
Inside the river, they got the high ground advantage. Sacred with the instant jumping. Now Ryu as well is stuck. Slardens going to try and disengage, and he will actually be able to make it away. The Bramble gives him enough protection. Sacred is still going though. He's going to be able to catch up to Ryu with the power shot. They're able to clip him from downtown. Now, can you take the team fight still? There's going to be a buyback coming up, but they've locked onto Alone. Alone is gone. Wits, just not enough damage yet on the Weaver. He can't even solo kill Sacred. Wits is now in trouble with the BKB out. He can't even get the time lapse off because it's triple. Matthew, look at the Rubik still hunting, terrorized, stolen. The body blocks as well. Your base, you will not make it up. Another power shot from Bakaz. This man's got an ultra. You have the defensive sort to help them out. Oh, the bash, tiny. And Wits is just gonna die. Fusion can't respond, and now Prada, he's going to eat a couple Nimbuses as well. They're all just dying. It's just, there's not even going to be a 5v5. Last hope of trying to defend.
WCYD situation.
Oh, Sacred?
Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, cool. You do me, bro. What do you get out of it? And unfortunately, nothing. Because it's time to celebrate with being able to move forward. Job's not done. At least you will see another day here in the lower bracket. They're going to knock Fusion